Just one quick addendum to what we were just talking about. We didn't really tie in a daily motion to this discussion, so I want you to look back at the June 21st example at midnight here. The sidereal time we had deduced was 18 hours due to this exactly 3/4 of a turn, yes, or the angle between your celestial meridian and the vernal equinox. But if it was June 21st at, let's say, 1 a.m., an hour after this, then what would the sidereal time be? Well, Earth doesn't really orbit too much in 1 hour. It pretty much is at the same position. But what did change in the hour's worth of time? The rotation, yes. In which direction does Earth rotate in these diagrams? It's counterclockwise, the same direction as it orbits. So an hour later, where would that little person be? And the answer is Earth would rotate them 15 degrees, or 1 hour's worth, further to the east. So in an hour's worth of time, your celestial meridian would look like this at 1 a.m. And this increase in angle, you can think of it as 15 degrees, but isn't it easier just to think of it as 1 hour? So an hour later, guess how much the sidereal time is? It's an hour larger than it was an hour before. So if it was 18 hours at midnight, then at 1 a.m. it's 19 hours. At 2 a.m. it is 20 hours. And at 2 a.m. on June 21st, when this celestial meridian points in this direction, there's the 2 a.m., here's the 1 a.m. And at 2 a.m. on June 21st, when the sidereal time finally meets 20 hours, that's going to be equivalent to the sidereal time at midnight, 2 hours earlier, a month later, when it's also going to be 20 hours. That's just kind of a weird thing to think about. So, in 3 hours of time, sidereal time increases by 3 hours. In 8 hours of time, sidereal time increases by 8 hours. In 1 month, at the same time of the night, sidereal time increases by 2 hours. Yeah? At the same time of the night, 1 month later, the sidereal time is just 2 hours larger. So, in a month at the same time, the sidereal time is equivalent to whatever the sidereal time is right now, just 2 hours later. I even confused myself on that one, but you start to, come up with these ideas based upon the fact that, in an hour's worth of time, sidereal time is just increasing by about 1 hour. Okay? Hopefully that didn't confuse too much. We'll do some examples here though in just a second.